being attacked and he has a gun. This is like attacking a guy who has the right to defend himself.
Why is you defending Kenosha when you're not from
He
Kenosha?
lives in works in Pleasant Prairie. His dad lives in Kenosha. His gun was in Kenosha at his dad's house.
You fucking white supremacist ass motherfucker! Are you from Kenosha?
What the hell are you talking about?
It's tipped and stiffed on the street right now.
I'm out here to really drive home the point of what's really proper, what's justice, what's right, what's good.
Many people still sit in silence, or else we wouldn't know exactly what happened.
People feel like this is not self-defense. People feel like it was murder. It definitely was not productive in any way. To go into a hostile environment with an assault rifle over a state line was just ridiculous.
Stop defending this little boy like he didn't do anything wrong that night. He harmed this city more than we have. We burned he took 2 lives.
His position, he's stuck where he is right now. Either way it goes, this will never leave him.
Welcome, everybody, to Tipped and Stiffed on the Street. We are here in Kenosha, Wisconsin, downtown right now. There's people gathering here at the courthouse as the Kyle Rittenhouse trial is wrapping up with the defendant's closing statement. So let's go see. There's people around. There was a helicopter earlier. There's a lot of police around, but let's take our walk. Cold day out. Very cold day out. There's police everywhere, for sure. There's a police staked out right now at an old bank. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with. When the initial Jacob Blake case was happening and the events that happened after that, there was a very, very heavy police presence. Here we go. The government committed fraud and identity theft, and I need... Let's hear it. What we got here?
The Department of Corrections stole my social security number and committed fraud and identity theft against me.
All right, let's see this. You recently, Robert, who are we looking? Not going to go to the street, but thank you. We got you. We got you. This town is losing its mind. I mean, it's a small group. It's going on right now. Live. Look at camera guy right there. These people want us taken off of YouTube. So it doesn't matter. The internet's going to win in this case because that guy's stuck in a van. We're going to go into the belly of the beast. Passing people who are approaching the courthouse. There is a counter protest here taking place. Fuck Kyle Rittenhouse. And it seems that there's people here who are against fucking Kyle Rittenhouse.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down. Now, of course, this is also taking place after the gun charges were dropped for Kyle Rittenhouse, which is, not a surprise, but a surprise. It's hard for me to see how, a 17-year-old from out of the state illegally possessing a firearm could come to across state lines, be out past curfew during a time of heavy police presence and a lot of, angry people could not get charged. But, hey, I don't know what to tell you.
as far as right now, he need to be charged on all 5 counts of charges, and Kenosha need to be healed in a peaceful way. No retaliating against the community, just on the behalf of what comes out on this verdict, and stand with the community and don't go against the community, and show love to the community and bring peace back to the community. Because at the end of the day, last year was terrifying to a lot of people, a lot of PTSD and trauma, and I'm a strong soldier, and I'll stick up with Kenosha and be out here every single day and showing my love and concern to the community and uplifting each other and making sure these white supremacists is not televising us like bad comrades to the community and bad comrades to the movement.
Because he wanted to come out.
Exactly. So he chose to come out here with a loaded gun, and then he chose to pull that trigger. He had a choice.
Everybody chose to be out here.
On top of that, you mean to tell me that you can't take a skateboard out somebody's hand and just end it? Did any of the assailants even have a fight?
They were in the wrong.
Yeah,
Right? Okay, one of them did. Okay, now I can understand shooting and killing that guy. But what about Anthony Hubert with a skateboard? He did not have a gun. So how is that kosher?
If he was in the
Getting
wrong,
knocked out
I
by a
would
mob.
say
You have a gun. They're going to take your gun away from you.
The reason why he was even fleeing in the first place was because he already shot somebody.
He was
And
trying
on
to
top
help
of that,
They said, get him. So the whole mob was going after him.
yeah, they're running after
kill
him
him.
because he killed a Kenosha
They're trying to
resident.
kill him.
So technically, the people in Kenosha who was chasing Kyle Rittenhouse was actually defending Kenosha because he was killing Kenosha.
They didn't know the situation. All they heard was he shot.
Neither did he.
Just based off of how many black people are convicted of felonies and first-degree murder, I think it's bullshit if Kyle isn't convicted, you know, on the highest count. Otherwise, everything else, I don't really have an opinion on.
My whole thing is that at the end of the day, you make the bed that you lay in. You took 2 lives. You should be able to face his consequences as a man should. As a man should.
Reformation of the U.S. government. No reform. Robots after pandemic. Right. The job shortage. Shortage of laborers. Robots after the pandemic. It's a genuine concern. That's a real fear. That's Halloween every day.
Maybe a reform. It's not a complete dismantle of the U.S. government.
But something needs to change.
Modifications, maybe some more attention in other places, some real consideration.
Absolutely.
3 presidents, maybe.
3 presidents? Yeah.
It's a lot. Yeah, you got natural disaster issues like wildfires, floods, earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes, mudslides, smog. That's going to be a problem.
You should have never been here with a gun. You should have never killed those people.
He was actually, and it sounds all made up, he was out here cleaning earlier that day, the graffiti and all that.
I mean, this is the incarnation of a very long Facebook thread. I mean, think about the $10,000s of dollars that were spent fueling up that helicopter to fly it over this. So that's good.
They're just arguing.
Even as an Illinois plate. Just, God bless America, it would seem. Look at the media, has their own little tent there because they have the ability to Photoshop tens of thousands of people here later. Now, of course, we might be joking. Of course, this is a very serious situation. There's people who are upset, justifiably, of course. Where's One America News? Where's InfoWars?
There she
Look at that. I mean, look at these people. Look at what we got. I mean, embarrassing. But I'm glad we have all the news reporters here to get all these hot takes. People trying to debate whether Kyle Rittenhouse is a killer next to anti-vaxxers. So what are you going to do? Everyone here went to community college. It's not even a real job. Think Candace Owens is going to come? Look at these lights. Look at this. Universal Media. Oh, dude, that's NBC. Long Island, New York, dude.
We made
it. Just to get a reiteration of maybe what happened last time, this entire park here, full. I mean, there was marches days after Jacob Blake was shot by the police. I mean, thousands of people.
It's pretty intense energy.
Everybody gotta be careful. They're gonna start tear gassing. Get your babies to the back. Take care of your little ones, everybody. Chase
Switch that shit up, bro.
Fuck. All right. Fuck.
Go.
Okay, that's.
Well, there was tear gas, there was rubber bullets, snipers on the roof. I mean, everything. Let's keep walking. Let's go. Do you guys know where InfoWars is? We're looking for InfoWars. There's so many. So many. Don't look at. She's glaring at you.
And racial tensions. Why haven't we really started to address this yet?
Right.
You know, really start focusing on this, talking about this.
Right. Having actual, and it doesn't help, you know, trying to open up a narrative and you have, you know, a lot of people who aren't actually coming out to do anything or try to even attempt to learn. They sit on the couch and watch whatever narrative they need to feel that makes them feel better.
I don't know how they go about it, but this is a great time to communicate, grow, and develop, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
You see, we came here and talked to people in the community instead of just standing in front of a teleprompter. So, hey, what are you going to do? Well, thank you for joining Tipped and Stiff on the Street. It's cold. As you can see, we try to interview as many people as we could just at least get out here. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah. As this thing comes to a close, we're probably going to come back out, try and see if anybody else has some more to say. Maybe some more younger people have more to say. Some of them seem kind of shy, but I don't know. I think that people are really still going to be just as mad about this as things get worse, just like how Jacob Blake, people were pretty upset. People wanted to talk about it, just like why we started the podcast. So we're going to come back out.
So, yeah, this definitely isn't over. When the verdict comes out, there will definitely be more people out here. This is not the end. This might have been a small group today, but, yeah, all the media people out here will get their fill. Yeah. You'll see.